If you open up your mezuzah and you see your mezuzah says, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. According to halacha, the sofer has to write the ayin of Shema 4 times bigger than the regular script, and the dalid of Echad 4 times bigger than the regular script. This is odd. It's a reminder that Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, Lord is one. This is divine knowledge that Hashem is one, and it's divine knowledge for eternity. That's odd. That's the ayin and the dalid. Rebbe Nachman says, he's bringing the knowledge down from the highest level, what we know, the Olam HaTzilut, that we can speak about. There's no limited divine knowledge, but this is the highest level that Kabbalah talks about, that divine knowledge, Olam HaTzilut. And what Rebbe Nachman is bringing it. In other words, if Rebbe Nachman is about to teach us something that comes from a very, very high place, where do we see these 2 special letters, da? We turn it around, dalid ayin, da, that you should know. And this is das from Chochmah, Bina, and Das. Anything that has any value for posterity has to have divine knowledge. If it doesn't have divine knowledge, Rebbe Nachman talks about this in Torah Aleph, that we look for the intrinsic divine knowledge in every creation, and by attaching ourselves to divine knowledge in that creation, we get the wisdom of that creation, we get closer to Hashem, we understand about Hashem. In other words, where do we see this? In Proverbs, King Solomon gives a piece of advice. He says, Lech le'nemala atzel. He says, you're lazy? Okay, go learn from an ant. If we look at the divine knowledge of an ant and we attach ourselves to the divine knowledge in that ant, we get close to Hashem. How can that be? How can I get closer to Hashem from observing an ant in an anthill? Because Navi says, Kulam b'chachma asisa. Everything Hashem created, He created with divine knowledge. So if every creation has intrinsic divine knowledge, by drawing out that divine knowledge and internalizing it, it means that where's the divine knowledge? It comes from Hashem. We're internalizing more of Hashem. The more we internalize divine knowledge, the more we internalize Hashem, the more we get closer to Hashem. Because when you internalize divine knowledge, you have to get close to Hashem. This is the secret of Torah. The more a person immerses himself in Torah, the more he immerses himself in divine knowledge. The more he immerses in divine knowledge, the closer he gets to Hashem. The closer he gets to Hashem, the better life he has. Okay, this is the knowledge equation. This is the whole rationale of learning Torah, to get closer to Hashem. So what's tachlis in life? Is getting close to Hashem. I said, a lot of people don't understand that. There are people in yeshiva, and you ask them, why are you learning Torah? And there are all kinds of reasons learning Torah. Now, the whole thing is to get close to Hashem. Why you give tzedakah? To get close to Hashem. Why you put on tefillin? To get close to Hashem. Why you keep Shabbat? To get close to Hashem. This is the whole purpose, the whole ball game on this earth, to get close to Hashem. And we can only do it down here. We can only learn Emunah down here. This is one of the things they can't learn up in Gan Eden. Because everybody's close to Hashem. Everybody sees Hashem, each neshama, with its ability. We can't see Hashem because our bodies are trapped, our neshamas are trapped within a jail. It's called the body. So when the neshama leaves, the neshama is free. It's open to Hashem. The neshama doesn't need emunah. We need emunah down in this world, and that's why Hashem sends us in this world, so we can learn emunah, appreciate emunah, and get closer to Hashem. That's the whole tachlis.